the forces of evil. Kill me, you gambler, and your girls.
With your dice, your cards, your horses, pause and think before it is too late. You are in great danger. I'm not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late.
Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Come there and talk with me, and do not think me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister.
Join us, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever.
Remember, friends, it is a Save a Soul mission, located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night, with a special prayer meeting next Thursday at, well, come on, girls, back to the church.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry the horse, how are you?
Okay.
You know Nicely Johnson?
Yeah, how goes it? Nicely Johnson? Oh, what?
Nicely. Thank you. How you doing?
Okay. See, you hear about Nathan Detroit? Has he, got a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still trying to find a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and ready for action. I have just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000? Where did you acquire it?
I collected the rewards of my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I hope Nathan finds a place.
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan! Mr. Southstreet, this is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean, the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here. And getting away with it by moving to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I am telling you because I know you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you can tell him from me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, nobody's going to give him a spot because everybody knows that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Psst, fellas! Hey, fellas! Hi, Nathan! Shh! I went to Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might let us use the place if we give him $1,000. $1,000? Yeah, in cash. He won't take my marker. So your marker's no good, huh? What do you mean? My marker's good. Good as cash. But Joey Biltmore, he wants cash. It don't seem possible. Me, without a livelihood. I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent. Nathan, can't you do something? What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even afford to buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is. Today's mine and Adelaide's 40th anniversary. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. Been engaged for 14 years. Come, Nathan. Concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with my place. The Greeks in town.
Randy Bubba Bates!
Scram and Slim. I know. I could make a fortune. But where can I have the place?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grant, but we ain't got a grant on hand. And they've now got a lock on the door.
Okay, Nathan. So you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson? That's the highest player of them all. Higher than the Greek? Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a caterpillar race. It was another time he was ill, and he would not take any penicillin on account that he had a 10G bet that his temperature would go to 104.
Well, did it?
Did it? He was so lucky he went to 106. Good old Sky.
Hey, well, maybe you could borrow the 1,000 off Sky.
No, not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money, it's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet Sky Masterson $1,000?
Well, just a minute. You would bet with Sky Masterson?
Yeah, he likes crazy bets. Like, which lump of sugar will a fly land on first? Or, how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake? Cheesecake! Benny, run to the store and ask Mindy how much cheesecake we sold yesterday, then find out how much strudel. How much cheesecake? How much strudel? What do you want to know for? Just find out! Oh, here comes Adelaide. If she knows I'm running the crap game again, she'll never step foot on me. Go on, beat it! Adelaide! Pigeon!
Nathan, darling.
Remember, Adelaide, we've got to get back to the hot box in 10 minutes.
Are you still rehearsing?
Nathan, did you hear what the boss said to Adelaide?
Oh, and what did he say?
Well, when she said she wanted to pop out something to eat, he said, you don't want to eat, you want to sneak out to meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
He did, huh? And what did you say?
I told him. I said I'd meet whoever I want.
Well, don't go upsetting yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better. Thank you.
Adelaide's on present.
Oh, yes. Happy anniversary, Nathan, darling.
We've been all over town looking for something for you. I thought you could do with a new hat, and I thought you'd like some chops. But we decided to buy the belt.
Why, thank you, girls.
But the present's from Adelaide.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed.
I kind of like when he gets me present. It makes me feel like we're married.
Well, don't worry, honey. One day, the money is going to be rolling in, and you are going to have more mink than a mink.
I can do without it, just so long as you don't start running the crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought. Psst. 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel. Huh? Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing there, nothing.
Oh, Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Hey, Masterson.
Nathan, you're promoting you. How are you?
Oh, fine. You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Beat it for 50 G's of blackjack.
50 G's. Staying here long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana. Hungry? We might stop by at Mindy's and get some cheesecake or strudel, perhaps.
No, I think I'll go get the lake resorts.
You've got to admit, though, Mindy makes the best cheesecakes in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet there are some who prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you prefer more, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never gave it much thought, but if everyone's like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
You want to bet?
Huh?
I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story. When I was a young man about to go into the world, my father says a very powerful thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I'm going to stake you some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a guy's going to come up to you with a brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And this guy's going to offer you a bet that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the pack and squirt cider in your ear. Now, son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you're going to wind up with an earful of cider." Now, Nathan, I do not claim you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecakes.
Oh, you don't think
However, if you're really looking for some action, I bet you the same 1,000 you don't know the color of the necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Blue? What a crazy color.
to the drugstore. She says for you to be sure to pick her up at the hot box after the show and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. That is husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you attract. And Adelaide, you have the kind of girl which is most difficult to unload.
Maybe I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And besides, a doll is a necessity.
Look, Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on doll. I just say a guy's coming around when he wants them. They're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figure and wait for age. All dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're flying to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light. But if I was to take a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll. You name her.
Any doll. I name her. Will you bet that? Will you bet me $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take it to Havana tomorrow?
You got a bet.
All right. I name her.
Her cider.
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
Now, Sarah, angry words are not becoming to a missionary.
You're right, Grandmother. I'm sorry.
Besides, they rip up Broadway every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do, Sarah.
Oh, how do you do?
My name is Anna Abernathy.
Sky Masters.
What's wrong?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Poor man.
I have wasted my life gambling and evil betting. But now I suddenly realize the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Mary Coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come in here.
And are you willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would never become a gambler had I not fallen in with evil companions who was always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. You know it makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
You just go right on talking to Sister Sarah. You'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
You know the Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could find more sinners like you. Well, tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm an even bigger sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5. The others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Look, let's be honest, lady. The mission's a lying egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. I will guarantee you 12 genuine sinners. What's more, I will also guarantee they'll sit here and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Come on, girls, let's go.
Here.
What's this?
Sky Madison's market for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good enough, ask anyone in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us a while to get there.
Get where?
To my favorite restaurant,
Where's that?
El Cafe Cubano Havana.
El Cafe Cubano Havana?
Where do you want to eat?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night, and the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. Well, I'm glad to know it's just me personally, and not all guys in general. It's nice to know there's some guy out there who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what that guy would be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. When my love comes along, I won't take a chance, for I'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
Oh no, by the calm, steady voice, wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to know how a gambler feels to be about to be caught, bro?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Oh no, when my love comes along. Oh no, then and there. Oh no, at the sight of her face. How I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop, and I'll stare, and oh no, long before we can speak. Oh no, in my heart. Oh no, and I won't ever ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop, and I'll stare at the face in the throne. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along.
Hello? Hello? Is this the Biltmore Garage? This is Nathan Detroit.
Yes?
Look, Joey, is it okay if I use your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet I can't lose. I bet him he cannot take a doll to Havana
Why couldn't he?
because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana. I'll tell the guys the game's at your place.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now for the grand finale of the Hot Box Round the World Review, I take you down on the farm to meet Miss Adelaide and the Hot Box Girls. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, and a talking in my sleep. About you, I'm sleeping, I'm having trouble sleeping, 'cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. I love you, a bushel and a peck, though it beats me all the head, 'cause ever tend the phone when I wanna keep my about you. Tell the chickens I go to Dickens, 'cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Goodbye now.
Adelaide, darling.
Nathan, I'm starting to worry about my mother.
What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I've never told you before. But my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Oh, Adelaide, why would she think a thing like that?
I could have been here for 14 years. I mean, people don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
And why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. And after about 2 years,
What? After about 2 years.
we had a baby.
You told your mother you had a baby?
I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
And where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won a football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
That's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
What did I tell her I did with the fat kids? Lost them in a poker game? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I have in this box? Nathan, I got the veil. Now all we need is our license and a blood test.
Our what?
A blood test. It's a law.
What city? First they close my crap game, then they open my veins.
You haven't been planning on the crap game again, have you?
Adelaide, how can you think such a thing? Why do you think I gave up the crap game? It's because I love you, and I want us two to be the happiest married couple there is in the world.
Has anybody seen an airing out here? I don't think so. You? Nathan did try it. I was all booked up yesterday with Society Max, and he broke it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, here it is. Bye.
Adelaide, look, I'm down on my knees.
Get up. It reminds me of one of your crap games.
Look, you're getting yourself all upset. After all, everything's gonna be all right. We love each other. We're gonna get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. You won't feel better tomorrow. Oh, come on, cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile. That's my happy girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the respiratory tract. In other words, just waiting around for the planet or when we're gone, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you feel the strap to call high love. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting a fish shot in the hotel line, a person can develop a cold. When they get on the train from Niagara, she can hear church bells chime. The garden is air conditioned and the mood's sublime. Then they get up at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop a grip, a grip. The pulsatile drip. The wheezes and the sneezes and the sinuses really a hit. On the level of immunity property and the feeling she's getting too old. A person can develop a bad cold. Adelaide, the news was really good.
About you and Nathan getting married.
We've been to the all-night drugstore to get you a kitchen shower. I bought your socks and seeing you home. And guess what I bought? A saucepan. I can always use a saucepan when I learn to cook.
Well, then this will come in handy, a Betty Crocker's cookery book.
Oh, but can Adelaide read? Haha, very funny.
Salt and pepper set for me.
And me.
And me, I'm sorry. Don't be. Hi, Sky.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Nathan and Adelaide are going to elope after the Huffbox closes tonight. And we've just surprised her with a kitchen shower. Oh, how lovely.
Oh, have you met Miss Sarah?
Is Sky your beau? Not really. Good luck, Adelaide. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, General.
Anna.
We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I spent the last hour looking for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're holding extra street meetings, trying to stimulate our interest.
Sarah, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Won't you come inside and have some lunch with us?
I'm sorry, I don't have time there. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at the headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch mission.
Oh, no. Close the mission? Oh, but General, please. Someone can do good here, even if I can't.
I'm sorry, Sarah. There are so many calls on us, so many other places where our work is really needed.
But we've been doing much better now. We've organized a meeting.
We've organized a meeting, but will anyone be here? Will anyone come?
Pardon me. I couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former senator.
How'd you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest about closing the mission. I believe Miss Sarah could be a big success here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 gets you 10.
What?
General, may I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
If I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I can personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! How about a drink?
A milkshake, please. How may I help you? What would you like?
Dulce de leche.
These delicious. What are they?
Oh, sugar and a kind of native flavoring.
And the flavoring is called.
Bacardi.
Is it good? I'll have another. Does Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Take it easy, Slugger. It's over. You're still champ. You alright?
Am I alright? Ask me how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clingy. Well, so wrong I can sing as if I were a bell. I'd be ringing on the moment we kissed tonight. That's the way I just gotta behave. By an Ireland light. And if I were a father, I'd plead. Ask me how do I feel, little me? Like wine ringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start off in my spring. And if I were a bell, ding dong, Banner's so wonderful. Why don't we stay here for a few days to see how a banner is really like?
I think we'd better hurry if we're gonna catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to
Come
New
on, I'm
York.
taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, I don't like you should be messed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. Do you know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's how you met me. I made a bet.
Well, how else am I going to make a gambler?
Come on, I'm taking you back.
No.
I gotta think what's best
You
for
sound
you.
just like the missionary. Bye, Sky. I'm sorry about last night. I must have behaved really badly.
No, you were fine.
I can't believe I got drunk and fell for a gambler.
Are you kidding? I knew the minute he started picking on you, you'd fall for him.
Oh, I'll get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It's not pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough,
He will not be a gambler.
Oh, Sarah, dear. Velvet, I can wish you for the color of your coat and fortune's light all along your way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love.
How goes it with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
It's supposed to be. The general is coming and she's expecting,
The general's a tough doll, eh?
Only a few people come. In fact, nobody. And,
I don't think Mr. Masterson's interested in our troubles. We must hurry.
Miss Sarah, you've forgotten something. But being a gambler, I remember things like this. You hold my market for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather we forgot about it.
I cannot welch a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night this mission was filled with your friends. Let us just say we're even.
If you don't pay up that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Hey, Nicey, where's the crap game?
It's about 10 minutes walk from here.
Which way?
This way, come on.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Whoa, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I want to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking, we're shooting crap.
It'll only take a minute.
I said we're shooting crap.
It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who's this guy?
He's the fellow I was telling you. Took the mission dogs to Havana.
Oh, I get it. Look, fellow, why don't you just go back to your praying tomato? You're slowing up the action around here.
You want some action? Are you willing to bet a small wager on a proposition?
What proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
How am I supposed to know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
Hey!
Look, you guys. Tonight's Miss Sarah Brown's mission, 409 West 49th Street. I promised them I'd get them some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, you guys are pretty high among the faint guards.
I ain't wasting no time in no mission joint. You've been reading your Bible too much.
So what? Maybe the Bible ain't as lively read as Squack Street, but it's at least twice as accurate. Well, I tried. See you around, maybe.
Oh, Scott. About the band business. I regret. I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won the bet.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Come on, Big Joel, get up. Now go to roll you again. With my dice.
Nothing doing. With those dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
What did you say?
I says, with those dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save yours, and his. I bet each of you $1,000 against your souls. That's $1,000 cash against a marker for each of your souls. If I win, you guys turn up the mission tonight. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Let me get this. If we win, we each get $1,000. But if we lose, we gotta spend an evening at this doll's cabaret.
If I win, you guys turn up at the mission. One meeting.
Okay by me?
Yeah, me too.
Give me your markers. And give me the dice. Thank you. And give me room.
Go on, don't waste no time, roll the dice.
You're on this date with me. There is room for doubts. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Let all the gentlemen see how nice a den you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Never get out of my sight. Baby, I'm the
do else, you will cause me no little embarrassment. I'm sure you do not wish to cause me embarrassment.
But if it ever gets back to Chicago, that I went to some prayer meeting, all decent person will talk to me.
It's now several minutes past midnight. Ain't anybody coming? Sergeant Sarah, there's something very wrong. Maybe your watch is fast.
I know what's wrong, General. I'm wrong. I failed. I spoke to these people for days and days. My words haven't reached them. Do you know, I think it's much better if we all go home. Welcome. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome.
Everybody here, where's Nathan Detroit?
Do sit down.
No thanks. We'll rather stand.
Sit down, all of you!
Gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to the Save a Soul mission.
Just a minute. Look, you guys, this is a mission, not a saloon, and I suggest you do not indulge in any unpleasantness. Now, I'm required to head out for Points West tonight, so I'm appointing Nathan Detroit major domo in my place. Nathan, if anybody does not conduct themselves according to the Hoyle, they have to answer to Sky Masterson personally, and that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys.
Gentlemen, tonight we are honored. Our meeting will be conducted by the organization. General Cartwright?
Gentlemen, it is wonderful that our mission has been blessed by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to begin? Who would like to start the ball rolling by testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers. I know it is difficult, but at least let one of you sit. Give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Benny, tell him what a bum you are, Benny.
So was a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it anymore. I thank you.
There! Don't you feel better now? Anybody else?
Big Joe.
Well, I was bad when I was a kid, but ever since that, I've gone straight. As I could, well, prove on my records, 33 arrests, no convictions.
Anybody else?
Harry.
Oh no!
Oh, yes. Harry the horse.
Like when Sky rolled us for our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson. He rolled us 1,000 other souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means they're only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
This is wonderful. This whole meeting is a result of gambling. Just shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Hasn't she, though? Thank you.
Wait a minute. I haven't finished my testimony. My sin is when Sky rolled us for our souls. I wished I won 1,000. But now I'm here. I still wish it.
Anybody else?
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely.
Get up, you fat water buffalo.
Well, it all happened to me kind of funny. Like a dream. That's it, a dream.
Tell it in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the fun, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, someone played me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong, for the said, sit down, you're from the boats. The said, sit down, you're from the boats. And the devil Flanagan. What can we do for you? Maybe you'll get to testify.
I'll do my testifying in court, where I will testify that you ran a crap game here in the mission last night. Miss Sarah, you were standing there when they came out. You saw them. Aren't these the same fellows?
I never saw them before in my life.
There's a right road.
Now, if you'll excuse us, officer, we'd like to go on with our meeting.
Well, I never saw crapshooters spend so much time in a mission. Maybe this is what they mean by holy rollers.
Thank you, Sarah. People, I've also got a confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. It's true, we did shoot crap here last night, but we're all sorry, ain't we, boys?
Yeah, we are sorry.
But I done another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he couldn't take a certain doll away on a trip with him. And this I should not have done. Although it didn't do no harm, because I won the bet.
You won the bet.
Sure, the guy told me he didn't take the doll. Well, that makes me feel a lot better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah!
fiancé.
I know. When are you getting married?
The 12th of never.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She didn't even get close enough to a judge to be elected it.
Jean, what'll I tell my mother?
Oh, don't worry about your mother. Just tell her your engagement's broken.
I'm afraid that may confuse her. Maybe I'll tell her Nathan is dead, and then see to it.
Oh, we mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. You must be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible it tells us, in Isaiah,
You've got a boyfriend named Isaiah?
no, Isaiah was an ancient prophet. Don't tell me. Nobody cries that much over an old guy.
Whoever you've got it for, you've got it bad. You know, when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night... Oh no, not Sky. You're not in love with Sky.
Bye.
Bye, girls.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate Nathan. That's love.
Adelaide, can men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years I've tried to change Nathan. I thought how wonderful it would be if only he was different.
I thought of Sky that way too.
I stand pictured him by the hour. Nathan, my Nathan, in a little home in the country, happy. At wine and makers and sacks and climbs a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
And any picture will mark it from honey on to long. You mustn't squeeze a melon till you get the melon home.
You simply got to gamble. You get no guarantee.
gonna take place, or ain't it?
Nathan, come on.
Gee, Adelaide, you picked the busiest time of the day.
Come on. Where's the wedding?
Holy smoke.
What's the matter?
I forgot to get a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan!
Hey, how about the Biltmore garage?
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using a loaded dice.
Where's the crap game?
Brother Masterson,
What is it, Brother Detroit?
is it okay if we get married in your mission? Adelaide and I.
Certainly. I married Sister Sarah and Brother Masterson. Glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations! Island 85, you'll be very happy.
What Obadiah really means is...
Obadiah?
Yes, he wished you every happiness, and so do I. Thanks very much. I know we're going to be happy. We're going to have a little home in the country, and Nathan will sit there beside me every single night.
When you see a guy with your stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dough. When you spot a John blazing out of the rain, chances are it's the same as only a John could be for a Jane. When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could let him a Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some
Big Jude played as Jamal Jordan.
Lieutenant Brannigan played as Ben Myers.
Benny Southstreet played as James Peter Barry.
Harry the Horse, played by Junior Lanyon.
Nicely Johnson, played by Robin Cotton.
Christina Ball played as Ruth. Elizabeth James played as Mary.
Josie, played by James Sorrett.
Mystery of Ceremonies, played by Reuben Stanley.
Ivy, played by Jessica Murphy. Maisie, played by Elizabeth Todd. Mimi, played by Anna Myers. Julie, played by Jane Robinson. Lizzie, played by Kimberly Graham.
General Cartwright played by Jenny White.
Anna Abernathy, played by Rosie Rowlands.
Sky 1, played by Kai Soames.
Sky 2, played by February.
Anna Barney. Sarah 2, played by Emily Shaw. Sarah 3, played by Danielle Smith.
Nathan Detroit 1, played by Gary Riley.
Nathan Detroit 2, played by Jason Blake.
Adelaide 1 played by Sarah Bryn.
Adelaide 2, played by Zara Dawson.
Adelaide 3, played by Chloe Campbell.